And they're off in the Rude and Riddle Dowager Stakes. There goes Cupid's Crush, along with VENENCIA. These two come to the front in the opening strides. Miwa going to move up wide, along with Bless My Stars. Bless My Stars now moves up from fourth to third to second. In the meantime, Cupid's Crush has gotten clear with the lead, gets over to the rail as they move on to that far turn, and will save some ground by getting down to the inside. Leads at a length and a half. Bless My Stars a lane off the rail, and second by just a neck. VENENCIA will go third. Then a gap of 3 more lengths. VENENCIA gets to the inside, and fourth, 3/4 of a length. Miwa fifth up on the outside, and then Boss Lady Bailey comes next, followed by Duvet Day to the outside, and then Spanish Eyes to the inside, and Adrastea last, opening quarter 25.92 seconds over the yielding turf. Just over a circuit to go here. Cupid's Crush leads it by a length. Bless My Stars is second. Miwa toward the far outside, tossing her head about. VENENCIA going to try to move down to the inside right behind VENENCIA, who comes forward now to challenge Cupid's Crush for the lead with Bless My Stars in between that pair with 1 lap to go in the Rude and Riddle Dowager. First half mile in 52.49 seconds. Cupid's Crush and VENENCIA, they go 1-2. They're separated by a half length. Moving on to the second of 3 turns. Then a gap of 2. Bless My Stars gets down to the inside, saves some ground on this turn, and third, a gap of 5. Miwa outward from the rail in 4th position. VENENCIA is now in 5th. Boss Lady Bailey 6th. Duvet Day is in 7th. Spanish Eyes is 8th. And Adrastea last of the 9 as they head on to the backstretch once again. And Cupid's Crush the leader. Cupid's Crush on top by 2 lengths. VENENCIA still second, a length and a half. And then Bless My Stars in third. Still 5 more lengths back to Miwa in 4th position. VENENCIA is 5th to her inside, starting to inch forward against the rail, but is still a good 8 lengths off the lead. A gap of 2 more back to Boss Lady Bailey, and then Spanish Eyes, followed by Duvet Day. Adrastea last. They move on to the far turn for the final time, and here's VENENCIA trying to get alongside of Cupid's Crush, who's to the inside with the lead by a head. VENENCIA there second by 2.5. Bless My Stars is in third. Then a gap of 4 more lengths. Miwa still 4th. VENENCIA is in 5th and still 8 lengths from the front as they come toward the quarter pole. VENENCIA from the outside has the lead now. Cupid's Crush is second. Bless My Stars swings to the outside. Miwa will have to go to the center of the course in the 4th position, and then Spanish Eyes is in 5th. Here's Miwa to the far outside. VENENCIA is going to dive to the inside. VENENCIA still there fighting on with Bless My Stars. VENENCIA, Bless My Stars. VENENCIA is in third. Final furlong, Rude and Riddle Dowager. VENENCIA to the inside. Bless My Stars on the outside. 4 more lengths then back to the rest. VENENCIA is third. VENENCIA resilient in the stretch. VENENCIA, Ben Curtis aboard to win the Rude and Riddle Dowager. Bless My Stars was home second. VENENCIA got third.